Hey troops, welcome back to the Litanah army. I'm Lit and this is Fortnite Save the World, and what we're checking out today, or what I want to discuss with you guys today, is the 4-player PL 100 missions. So 4-player PL 100 missions are meant to be the toughest non-event missions in the game. That's the hardest experience that you can have so far, which is great and I really enjoy them. But as Backpack Kid 420 pointed out on Reddit, it is getting frustrating seeing the blue schematic cash dropping so often. Now Epic did say that they decreased the drop rate, but in the Reddit thread, and as the Reddit thread says, feelings amongst the community are a little bit different. One of the comments that made me laugh on there was by Faye Scarlet. She actually pointed out that killing trap vulnerable, tank building blocking, vampire healer, bullet ricocheting smashers just to end up with a blue cash is a slap in the face. Now, right now, these are random, so the drops that you actually get is random. The type of boss that you get at the end, the mini-boss that you're going to get in there is random, and the cash that you get, or whether you get the evolution cash or the weapons cash at the end, it's random. It's all random what you're getting at the moment. But what I was thinking is to tidy this up a little bit. What they could do, first of all, so the first step would be to actually match the rewards with the actual boss. So if you get a boss who's got, you know, 2 abilities, 3 abilities, and even rank the abilities. Epic can do that really easily. You know, rank which abilities they think are the toughest. So maybe the bullet ricocheting skill is going to be worse than the vampire skill, for example. But what you can actually do is have it so that the actual rewards match the boss. So if you get a really tough boss that spawns in, and he's got, you know, extras on there, so maybe he's got 4 skills on there, maybe he's got additional skills on there to what he had before, then the rewards actually match up with the type of boss you're fighting. At the moment, what could happen is you could fight a really tough boss in there, so you could fight a boss that comes up, will causes you all sorts of problems, who's going to be a complete nightmare, and end up with a blue schematic cache and no evolution mats, for example. On the flip side of that, you could get a super easy boss who you could take down in seconds, but then end up with a legendary cache and a jackpot evolution cache, which actually just gives you loads of everything. And I think at the minute, although the RNG's fun, it's kind of just gambling at the moment. You know, the RNG is a bit of a gamble, and players don't overly want that. I mean, I don't mind. I want the gamble to be which boss spawns in, but wouldn't it be cool if sometimes you had, say, 2 bosses spawn in for no reason whatsoever? It could be every 25 games, every 50 games. You know, it doesn't have to be regular, but you could have it where 3 mini bosses come in. Just something that really tears it all up. I don't care. I don't need a guaranteed win. If 3 mini bosses spawn in and we end up losing the mission or what have you, but you know, there's a chance that we could do it. I would love that. What great content that would be to watch for you know, for creators to make, like myself, for you guys to view, and people who don't even play the game to actually come and see, oh, there's 3 bosses that have spawned here. That would just be so cool, and it would make the game, I think the end game, so much more rewarding. Now, if 3 mini bosses spawned in, imagine the rewards that you would get. You would actually, you know, your heart would start racing because you'd want to get these bosses down. Something else I saw in the thread, people were talking about later on in the game, and me and Demon Joe touched on this on one of our podcasts, you know, bringing cosmetics into the game, where if every now and again, you know, for no reason whatsoever, or, you know, link it up to the boss as well, so it could be a really tough boss, but every now and then, make the RNG just drop something, some sort of cosmetic that not many people have got. Now, I would make these, like, super rare, like, say, 1 in every 250, like the Master Grenadier used to be, you know, trying to get a Master Grenadier drop, not everybody had it. You know, when you first had Master Grenadier, and, you know, you used her in game, lots of people came up to you and they started saying things, oh, well, how did you get that? How long have you had that for? What's the hero like? And it was cool. That rareness and that uniqueness was absolutely great. The great thing about that is as well, the scammer gets scam people can't do anything with a hero. They can't trade a hero. So, you know, it's something that's going to remain unique. One of the things I remember, and one of my greatest times in gaming that I enjoyed the most, is I was in Stormwind in World of Warcraft. Those of you that are old school World of Warcraft will know things like this, but there was some items in there that were in vanilla World of Warcraft at least, that were really hard to get. So they were really tough to get hold of. And in Stormwind, I was there at the post box, just sorting out mail. It's a lot like this game in a lot of ways, but what you found is I was sorting out mail and someone rode up on this tiger, and the tiger was an orange tiger with black stripes on it, had a saddle on it, had all this cool armor on it, looked like something from Golden Compass, and I'd never seen that before. I'd been playing the game for about 1.5 years, and I had never seen anything like that before. And I just remember I was chatting to the guy, you know, we opened up a conversation and we got talking, and he was telling me how to get it, what the odds are of getting it, and I ran that mission for months trying to get it. I didn't end up getting it. I got it later on in the game when they made it easier to get. But you know, at first, I loved it. Just the fact that that was in the game and there was a chance of me getting it made me play the hell out of the game. I was on it all the time trying to get that tiger, and it's one of those things that I think Epic Games can do. You know, they've got the ability to do that in this game. Do you know, I want it to be that for no reason whatsoever, it could just be one random Tuesday afternoon and we're doing a 4-player mission, and you know, a bigger boss comes in. with tougher skills, and he's going to drop something that's super exciting. And do you know what's great about that? I don't even need to be the only one with a chance to get it. Maybe do it where you have a 1 in 4 chance of getting it. Maybe he's only going to reward that reward to one of the people that's in there. I don't know. I'm spitballing ideas there. These are just theories and ideas that I think that could actually just boost the end game based on the content that they've already got in there right now. So these are things that would be simple changes. Now, I think later on, as I was saying before, I actually think that the game later on, I think they're called mini bosses because later on they are going to bring out bigger bosses, and we're going to see much more of many more battles like the Storm King and things like that going into the future. But guys, let me know your thoughts down there, down in the comments. Let me know what you think's going to happen with the future of this, or how could they actually tweak it so that 4-player PL100 missions become more valuable and just take that blue schematic RNG out of the way. But guys, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to skip to the end of a PL100 mission. So I'm just going to go to the last wave of Ride the Lightning just to see what we actually get from there. Now, we might get a legendary cache, we might get some great evolution mats in there, but I just think it would be cool to actually look at what we actually receive when we do this. So this is just a live test that I'm going to do right now just to check it out. So stay tuned and let's go and see how I got on. Okay, so nice early start then. This is just wave 1. The thing is, it's not so much about the actual rewards that you're going to get. It's not. I've got no issue with the mission rewards whatsoever. Before we start, so don't get this video confused, that I'm thinking that the mission rewards aren't good enough in 4-player missions. That's not what the video is. It's more to do with the actual caches that drop and getting the blue caches pretty much all the time. And if you have a look at this particular base, if you have a look around, look at the mats that have been used. I mean, we've built up that, obviously, which is the van. We've got all the area kind of sealed off now. I mean, it's not going to be enough still. I mean, everything's still going to get through. This is more just to soften them up as they come through. And I love these missions, don't get me wrong. I could play these missions all day. Well, sometimes I do play these missions all day. For me, these are the most fun missions. God damn it. All right, here we go. I always have way more fun with these. Let me go and look. We've built the Sly Gumby bouncy wall there, look. Always a ton of fun. But, if you're going to do well in these missions, and that's what that's kind of what you've got to do. There's no way around it. Damn. Come on, you got to go down. And then so have you. I mean, look, it's just issue after issue. A lot of it's like micromanaging. I'm stood in a tunnel. I am actually stood in a tunnel. One of the things I tell people never to do. But yeah, a lot of this is just like patching holes and stuff like that. It all gets a little frantic, which I absolutely love. I love watching Cookie and A1 when they get some of the tougher ones, when they're doing some of the 4-player missions and things get a little bit hairy in there. I kind of enjoy that, And it's just having things in place, that mean you can do it. But the actual caches themselves, I just think would be much, much better, or would be more reliable if they were actually scaled to the bosses. So if they're actually scaled to the boss that you get. So I'm just looking out for the mini boss now. It probably won't come on this wave, to be fair. It's unlikely. Oh my god. Alright, we got a lot of holes right now. Where is the boss? Oh, there he is. Alright, okay. So slowing volcanic, knockback. Let's pop a bit of war cry. And there it is again. Another blue. It does feel a little bit lackluster now. I mean, look at all these mats that you've used. It would have been nice to think they were for something. God damn it. Didn't see the propane. Just go and take this guy down. He's going to cause us all kinds of issues. Get off. I ain't no ninja. Alright, 1 minute 37 then. So not much left now. Okay. We'll kill him with Christmas. No, the trap tunnel. That wasn't me. I ain't taking responsibility for that one. Oh, look at these little vampire husks. You've got to love them. Pretty much done this now, I think. We've only got, like, what, 30 seconds left? We're good. And there we have it. Thanks, Ray. All good.
Bonus challenge success. Good job, team.
Yeah. Okay, so these are our rewards then. So the rewards overall, the mission rewards are great, to be fair. Look, 93,000 survivor XP, some gold. Oh, damn it. I need to spend my peeps. All right, we've also got on there some training manuals. Good weapon designs, etc. I've already got tons of those. We've got reperk, which is great. Love it. Got frost up, and then this is the one, look. This is the killer. What would a PL100 want with a copper great axe? I mean, I understand it, I get it, but the boss was easy, so maybe that was relevant to the reward. But if the boss was tougher, or even if they threw another 2 mini bosses in there for me and give me a better reward, or make sure that I get an evolution cache that jackpots if I get that in there, then that would have been so much better. But there we are, guys. So that'll just be recycled. That's all that we've got. As I said, this was a reference to Backpack Kid 420's point on Reddit, which is just something that I wanted to discuss to get your take on. So in the comments down below, let me know what you think. How do you think rewards could be better done in the PL 100 4-player missions? Even if you're not doing them, you know how they work now. I've explained to you how they work. How would you like to see the end game in Fortnite Save the World? What do you want to see happen in the actual end game on there? But guys, as always, massive thanks for watching. I love making these videos, and I do want to do more of these where we're talking about community issues, and I'm not hating on Epic at all. I actually think the game is in a great state right now. I think the game is in a great place, and I'm really enjoying it. But I do think it's good to talk about these kind of things, and so we're talking as a community, we're talking as a whole. So let me know in the comments down below what you think. Massive thanks for watching, guys. If you're not part of the Litanah army already, hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you on the next video. Take care now, guys.
You know what? I think we're gonna be friends.
Oh my god!